Hey gamers, Steve G here from Pickpocket Press, and today I'm going to give you a 5-minute rundown on how to play low fantasy gaming. Okay, so what sort of dice do you need? The usual polyhedral ones, D20, D8, D10, D4, D12, I've only got my normal size versions of these, and D6. So all the usual Dungeons & Dragons style dice, you're going to need those to play low fantasy gaming. Alright, so you've got your dice, you need a character. What do? It's just like Dungeons & Dragons, really. You roll some dice or you use a point buy to determine your attributes, strength, dexterity, constitution, and so on and so on. You fill out your character sheet, choose a class, choose a race, background, allocate your class abilities, whatever they are, and you're good to go. From a player perspective then, there's really only two kinds of roles you need to worry about. On the one side, you've got attack rolls, and on the other side, you've got attribute rolls. And the main difference between those two kinds of rolls is, for attack rolls, you want to roll high. The higher the better. And if you hit your opponent's AC, then you roll your damage, and you want that to be high as well, because it reduces their hit points, and when the hit points get to 0, they're dead. And on the other side, you've got attribute rolls, and this is where low fantasy gaming is more old school. You want to roll equal or under your attribute. So you want to roll low. So that's the main two differences, and I'll go into some examples of those next. Okay, so an example of an attack roll. Say you're facing an ogre with AC armor class of 11, and you have a +5 bonus to hit because of your class ability and your strength. So you roll your D20 and your D8 because your D8's your damage. Roll them at the same time because it's quicker. 13, +5, 18, well over the AC of 11, so you hit. 7 for your damage, +2 for your strength, 9 damage. That's quite a large amount of damage actually, so anyway, that's how it works. All right, attribute rolls. These are the opposite to attack rolls, so you want to roll low. As an example, let's say you're going along in the adventure and you need to break down a door, and the GM says, give me a strength check. You check your strength score is 16, so you grab your D20 and you want to roll 16 or less. 11, woohoo! Yeah, we bust that door down and we get in there, whatever's waiting for us. So that's how it works. And let's just say there's another character who's strength 10, who wanted to break down the same door. They'd have to roll 10 or less on the D20. Yeah, and that's it. The GM can apply modifiers, of course, so maybe 1 or 2 point modifiers your attribute up or down, although there was a maximum of 18 on modified attributes. Or impose advantage or disadvantage, just like 5th edition. That's basically how they work. All right, and just finishing off, there is one special attribute I should go over, and that is luck. So LFG has 8 attributes: strength, dex, con, intelligence, charisma, usual 5. We split wisdom into perception and willpower, and then there is also this 8th attribute called luck. And luck is special because it's this game's saving throw, but it also is a resource which players can use to perform major exploits, like cutting off an ogre's hand, rescues, so pushing your ally out of the way of a lightning blast at the last minute, party retreats when you want to flee from combat, a few other uses. But the special thing about a luck check, which is still a roll equal or under, is that every time you succeed, your luck stat reduces by 1. So it's a dwindling resource that a player needs to manage throughout the course of an adventure. Yeah, so that's the special thing about luck. All right, and that's it. That's my 5-minute summary of how to play low fantasy gaming from a player perspective. Attack rolls, roll high. Attribute rolls, roll low. Couldn't be simpler. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made sense. I'd love to hear your comments down below. And next video, I'll be talking about combat and combat options. So till then, cheers.